Testing, testing. Excuse me. Not a great hand to defend big blind. We'll do our best. I can hear one of them. I should call that technically, but Mrs. Reddit says hello. The thing with calling that is to make that profitable, like slightly profitable, I've got to play incredibly complicated poker afterwards, and I don't think I need to do that to do well in this tournament. So let's try and avoid situations as much as possible. You're always going to be in some. Let's try and avoid as many situations as possible where I could end up making a big error. Hello, love. Right, just a quick hello, because this is important work today. This isn't Blood Bowl.
Hi. Work.
Also, when I do this important work, I do talk to chat, but they can't talk back to me for 7 minutes. So they'll see you in...
Why?
Because I can't do this live. I have to do it 7 minutes later. So I put this out to everybody to watch 7 minutes later. So they won't see this for 7 minutes yet. But they'll see you in 7 minutes. They'll be like, oh, what a lovely dress. It's my new poker book.
I like doing this to ones.
No, thank you. Right, I've got to do my work now, lovely.
But you can work with me on you.
No, I need to be comfortable and concentrate really well. So we want to keep an eye out for people getting very short stacked. The blind's doubled already. Oh no, there's a min raise. There's a min raise. Okay, min raise 3-bet. Everybody, loads of calls for the 3-bet. That's wild. That's good news. People calling 3-bets is good news. So the pumpkin and the England flag are calling 3-bets. Wow, the initial min raise couldn't call the 3-bet where they were guaranteed to see the flop, despite the fact there had been 2 other callers, so they were getting crazy value. What on earth did they have that was that bad that they min raised early position with? Again, encouraging signs. Obviously, as always in poker, you can get unlucky, but we're not seeing incredibly strong play so far in this tournament. We have a $55 satellite starting at 10 past 6 as well. Oh. 20 minutes to break. I already feel like I could do with it. King of Hearts, yeah. That's going to do it. Well, saying that, the 3-4 of Hearts one would have, well, was the nuts. But not surprisingly, nobody had that.
Hey Dad, you can still see things, but they're rainbow when you look through this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Rainbow means elf. It does make the hands look a bit like an octopus. Oh, would have had 2 power this on. Not that I should be going in with 6 deuce off. So we've really not had anything yet. That's absolutely fine. Happy to take our time.
Happy to take our time.
There's a fairly good chance that no one's even paying attention to the fact that we're playing so tight. Not no one, but not as many as you'd expect. Gosh, excuse me. Huh, we keep flopping monsters. 2 pair last time. Trips this time. What's that about? Hey, it's Avery Blackman. Yeah, another Sunday. More poker. We might play a lot more this month, actually, because it's the spring championship of online poker season.
Daddy,
Yes, lovely.
under my arm hurts.
Okay, looks a little bit red there. Sorry, lovely. We can get a bit tender there sometimes. We've got a lot of glands and one can get a bit swollen. Just if we've all had a bit of a cold. Let me just try and gently just check. Feels okay, I think. Just show Mummy as well. Go on. Mummy! Under Zelda's arm hurts. Her armpit. Good night, everybody. Love you. Very. Somebody said very nice dress to Zelda. Avery Blackman said very nice dress.
Avery Blackman says you've got a very nice dress, Zelda.
King 8 of clubs, not good enough under the gun, sadly. Okay, 3-bet and a fold. Again, we've not got the best hand to defend the big blind with, and there's a pretty big early raise. There needs to be about 1 million callers for us to call this. We're almost certainly folding. 3-bet used to be the standard open raise. It was considered small back when I used to play 20 years ago, but now it's considered really large. 10 minutes till break, and then once we're back for break, 10 minutes to go until the satellite starts. Three bet, we're definitely out. We need to keep an eye on William though, because he's getting pretty low on chips. It's going to be worth us gambling with him to try and make 12.50. Threes, okay. Genuinely our first hand of the night. Let's try and see a cheap flop. Threes under the gun. So we're already in for 100. We want to just see if we can find a 3. Keep it dead simple. Okay, min raise is fine. More than happy to put 300 in. Junin hasn't 3-bet yet, so it'd be very unlucky if they did now. No. Okay. If Ander checks, they're both saying they haven't got anything, and it might be worth us trying to bluff the turn. Well, we've got an open-ended straight draw now, which is pretty wild. So yeah, the funny thing is we could lose to a bigger open-ended straight draw with the 8 of diamonds if the 4 of diamonds comes, but we do get called. But that could be a big diamond, you see. And now if it has set, that's wild. Is someone slow playing? It seems unlikely. It's hard to imagine that this isn't a slow play that's got us beaten. I mean, the 4 just straight beats us. The 2 diamonds and a set of kings. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We had a good hand, but not good enough. That's okay. Ah, we lost William? Did he get moved tables or did he actually get knocked out by somebody? No, we got moved tables. Oh, man. Somebody finally gets short stacked and they're moved. Hey, Zach. Man, thank you so much for the 74 months. I can't even talk. That's absolutely wild, man. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope the boys have. That's another way of saying, I hope you didn't play any 40k. Discord finally saying I'm live, because I finally am. Yeah, thanks Avery Blackman. Yeah, I'm in a really good place, mostly physically. I'm on the tail end of a cold, but it was a very mild cold anyway, so that's fine. I managed an afternoon nap. I'm dieting and exercising again, which makes a huge difference. So yeah, I'm feeling in a really good place to give this a go today and try my best. And obviously, it being poker, if it doesn't work out, that's fine. We'll come back and try again. I do want to play some of my $22 tickets this week, but the first Okay, we're probably on the weekend of what we'd open with there, so we'll just let that go. It's our first raise of the day. We were instantly mega over-raised. I'd like to see a flop with this. It's certainly not amazing, but it could become something. That's a great question, Avery. Yeah, not in the way that chess does. Yeah, you take... I guess you take every hand by hand. There is, like... The blinds mean that there's strategy to how you start off. I've just hit a bottom pair with a terrible kicker. This is not particularly good at all. Obviously, if we were to see another card and it come a 10 or a 6, then we'd get a lot more interested. We do see another card. It doesn't come either of them. Our 10s might be good now, so I'll put in a little bet. We get called again by Chechako. He chose not to position raise before. Oh, and another call. Wow, this is bad. Unless he's drawing, he might just have like a queen or an 8. Yeah, King Jack is good. Okay, we all had a pair. Our pair wasn't the best pair. Fair enough. Totally fair enough. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna call this. Maybe I should even c-bet here. 3-bet, sorry. But we're just gonna call. And then yeah. Let's just let it go. Again, there's a world 5-minute break. Okay, there's a world in which we could have fought back a bit more there, but for now we're just playing straightforward. We'll fight back more later when we've got more of a flavour for things, or when we need to. Yeah, so Avery, going back to your point, when the blinds get big enough that they're really starting to hurt you, those mandatory bets that go in, then there are times that dictates what you need to do as much as anything later on in the game. Like, you might just have to go all in straight away. But before that, now, yeah, you're reacting to what other players do and what cards get. Yeah, so reactionary for now, I'd say. Zombaby, happy Sunday. Thank you so much, man. 59 months. Absolutely incredible, Zom. Great to see you, man. Hope you've had a good weekend. I guess I'll go stretch my legs for 5 minutes. When I get back, by the way, at 10 past 6, so 10 minutes past after we start again, 10 past 6, we've got a $55 satellite starting as well, so we'll have 2 tables on the go. Okay, see you shortly. Oh, we've immediately come back with a hand. Oh dear. If Chechiko calls, it'll be tempting to call. They have 3-bet quite a bit so far. Gosh, excuse me. Yeah, go on. I don't mind calling this. Right, okay, I guess we're committed. I guess we're committed. Hopefully they continuation bet, and we'll put in a really decent sized re-raise. And we're all in. If he shoves, we're all in, right? We hope we've got overcards. No, we miss. Darn it. Yeah, I did wonder if he had aces. And we didn't have overcards. That was always going to be bad news. I need to reflect on this for a second. We got another game in 5 minutes, sorry. Ah, now I could re-enter this. Re-entry open for 3 minutes. I don't really want to double down on my mistake there. It's very early on in the tournament, but no. Let's take it easy. Let's not double the issue. We got another game in 5 minutes. So let's just talk that through. So the call is fine before the flop. You can fold. I nearly did, but the call is fine. And then when we flop the draw and we re-raise the turn and we get flat called, I think we check behind the turn. I think when they check to us on the turn and we've missed, I think we take the free card there to try and hit. And then we fold to a river bet when we've missed. Yeah. So, as nice as it is to put in a hefty bluff with a draw, with one card to go, it's not that good of a draw if we get called, unlike on the flop when it is a much better draw. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I also should have taken more time. Should have taken more time before shoving all in there. 3 minutes till the tournament. Duthan Baby, thank you so much. 68 months. Absolutely incredible, mate. Tier 2. That is amazing support. Thank you, sir. Oh, playing the new Resident Evil Zombie. Excellent. I keep meaning to get Resident Evil 1 on the Saturn and then 2, 3 and Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. I want a Sega Resident Evil collection to play through. I think that'd be quite fun. Wear sunglasses and chill. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I'd taken more time with the King Jack suited. The reason why I rushed the raise is I felt like I wanted it to look strong. But I think that was unnecessary. I think take my time. I could always be playing another table for all they know, right? So just take my time. And then And then maybe I'd have made the right decision and checked behind there. And we could have still been in for like 14,000. Hey ho. So the one that's starting in 3 minutes is similar to the tournament we played last time. It's the same ticket, but the tournament's slightly different. There's going to be 6,000 players or so. Let's have a look, actually. Well, we're starting off with 2,300 players, but some will join in the first 2 hours. And then the top 1,000 are going to make an $109 ticket. So we really want to survive the 2 hours. We probably want to be very tight. The top 1,000 make an $109 ticket, which would nicely break us even for the night. Let's update the tournament info. It's just opened. But then if we could get down to the top 43 out of 1,000, it jumps to an $1,000 ticket. So... And then it still goes up from there. But there's obviously a massive jump from 1,000 to 43. So first of all, we play it as a tournament to the top 1,000. Oh, yeah, suited cards for a very cheap price. Let's have a look. Even though it's 7-2. No one expects 7-2. But we miss. Oh, have I got it listed as 3? It should be 7. Thank you, Shaker. Yeah, if I've got it listed as 3, my bad. Let me change that. Sorry, that was such a tiny raise, I decided to call it. See if they give us a window to bet the river. Does indeed say 3-minute delay. Yeah, okay, we floated them. Amazing. Good start, and straight to pocket twos. I gotta find my thing that says delay now. I haven't adjusted this in forever. Oh, okay. Calls us. We miss. Calls us. Okay. It's a funny check. They could have 8-9. Don't really know what they checked behind on the turn there, to be honest with you. They could have a raggy ace, so they were worried about a check raise, but I doubt it. They shouldn't have checked there. The only thing that really makes sense here is 8-9. Yeah, so they were straight drawing. That was a weird one, because I wanted to fold. But when I thought it through, the check behind on the turn made no sense with anything except for the straight draw. Yeah, academical. Well, it would be, except I donked out of the million low, so no real money there. But I need to make a document actually that says how much I win per ticket. But funnily enough, we have a chance to win an $100 ticket here. That would sort of break us back even, right? We'd have put in two $55 tickets tonight and come out with a $109 ticket. Down $1. Resident Evil 2 is your favorite Zom? Nice, nice. I mean, in theory, very theoretically, but in theory, I could stream them. I have the ability. But it's finding the time, right? Like, I don't have enough time to stream Poker and Blood Bowl as it is. Excuse my coughing tonight. I kind of want to start making this document. I can't remember how I used to do documents, and then I could link them in the chat. It must have been an online document, right? Would have had bottom pair here. Runner straight. Would have been a bit dodgy with the 8 out, but runner flush. No, getting worse and worse. It must have been a Google document. Google Doc. But I want the Excel type, and this is Word. Google Sheet. Okay, Google Sheets. King Jack under the gun. The big blind's sitting out. Why not? Why not? The big blind's sitting out. Okay, we've got a straight flush draw to the nuts, which isn't terrible, is it? Great. Okay, we just take it there. I'm pretty happy to take that there. We didn't really have anything. And we could defend our big blinds with pocket eights. Small blind is sitting out. Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty happy with this. They shouldn't have a 9. Like, raising before the flop in their situation. It's very hard for them to have a 9 in their hand. That's a pretty good card for us as well. Now flush and straight drawing. And now I think we could comfortably check call. Yeah, king, queen. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, pocket threes. We're getting a few hands here. It wasn't a mistake if we hit. Well, that's true. I upgraded a $1 ticket to a $10 ticket in the week, by the way. Woo! Ah, the 2 got me excited, but no. I think we could try and protect our 3s. This is a very dry flop. They probably have nothing. We could just, for now, assume our 3s are good. Okay, now we've got a straight draw. I'm pretty happy to check the straight draw. And we hit the straight. Wow. Okay. Best disguised straight ever. Probably weren't expecting this. They're like, have you got ace 3? How could you have the 3? Well, that's how we have the 3, because we got 2 of them. It's a really, really weird hand. That ace 10. Okay. So we did have the beat all the way. I should really fold this, but I kind of want to call. This is a silly fun call. I think just making a straight. Oh my goodness, we make 2 pairs. That's outrageous. Now they might have a straight draw with an ace. So we've got to take this a bit more seriously now. Okay. Okay, we just flat call this. They're kind of acting like they've got Queen Jack, but I think we just flat call this. There's no way we can fold. Pocket aces, let's go, baby. Let's go. That's how you break the aces. Not sure what their big raise on the river was about. Now, how do I link to this this spreadsheet? Do I just literally do the... Sorry, this is the most basic spreadsheet ever. Does that work? So in theory, I could set up a link to that now. Now, how do I get back to it? Other than clicking that link. In future, when I don't have that link available. Oh yeah, Gold Pass, it's right there. Okay, great. Yeah, so I go to Google Documents, I go to Sheets, and it's there. Okay, wonderful. Big blind. Not much of a hand. Yes, Niaga, I'm so sorry. I played King Jack suited badly. I made an okay but somewhat dubious 3-bet call when we'd already called the initial raise. And we were guaranteed more or less to see the flop. Ah, we don't get it again this time. Alex can have this one. And then we hit the flush draw, and then we re-raised the C-bet 3 times the amount, which was fine. Nice big 3-bet, try to take it there and then. And they flat called, and then they checked to us. And what we should have done was checked behind. We should have checked behind for the flush. Or what we were hoping was good in the King of the Jack. It turns out it wasn't they had pocket aces, but they'd been 3-betting a lot. So that's a surprise, right? Like, it wasn't very likely they had pocket aces, but that's fine. So we should have checked behind the turn, and instead I shoved all in, which was like reasonable based on the amount in the pot. If I was going to bet, it had to be all in. It was the second best option, but I really, really like checking behind. After they call on the flop. So, my bad. I've been 3-bet very high as well. Too much. As was. This is like the bottom of what we're ever raising here. It's a very dubious raise for us. So yeah, let's just get out. Should we start limping? I never limp. But having just been 3-bet, let's limp. Sheesh. Oh, another call? And it is a bit of a short stack. Okay. Okay, with another call, we'll have a go. And we miss. Okay. I need to rest my elbow in between hands as much as possible. Yeah, casual two-pair, Zach. Have you seen what it ended up against in the end? No, you haven't. Just you wait. Boom! Okay, because the big blind is sitting out, we're getting really fruity here. Bakuna into their time bank. I'll be glad to get past them without a massive 3-bet, honestly. Excellent. Okay, we've got a straight draw to a 3. And we take it. Nice, let's go. Let's go. I'm back to underplaying Raggy Kings. That was a mistake I used to make. Poker Tracker will tell me off for that. When I review my hands later. The 2's got counterfeit and they do it. Tried to bluff their way out of trouble, it didn't work. Okay, Raggy King that's suited at least this time. And we already have 50 cents in. And it comes around to us. Cool. And we hit the king. think we have to assume we're ahead here. We'd be really unlucky to be outkicked. It could happen. But I think they're more likely to play black with a draw or like middle pair or something. But no, we just take it down. And then ace 10. Like genuine best hand in a long time. But it isn't that good. But it is good on the button. It is good on the button. And we've been raising a lot. Okay, so you know how that like Jack 8 suited, or was it Jack 7 suited? It's even worse than that. Jack 7 suited. We raised it, and then we got 3-bet, and we were like, okay, well, this is like the worst hand we could do this with. Ace 10 is up there now. To be raising from the... Nice! We check behind it at the 10. Let's go. Let's go. Don't want a straight card. A diamond's a little bit bad, but it's not as bad. I think we just call this down, honestly. If they've got the flush fair play, it's not super likely. Great. Yep, they had us on the flop. They weren't going anywhere. We waited till we got ahead, and then we made chips. Beautiful. I'm playing this so much better than I played the million, sadly. Still a long, long way to go in this one. Pocket kings, baby, and we have been raising out the wazoo. We have just been raising all the time, everything. So this does not look like a pocket kings raise. No! Classic. Classic. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I guess the last time we raised, we showed ace 10. Fives, and certainly cheap enough to try and hit a 5. Which we do! Which we do! It was the last card I saw. Slightly odd that they've gone into the time bank. Wow, huge bet from them. I wasn't going to come back at them, but I will. I'm hoping they've got an overpair, basically. But they'll probably just fold an ace. No, okay, they've called. And now they've got a straight draw. So I've got to keep playing this seriously. If they've got an ace, they've got a straight draw. Yeah, and we can't let them draw to that. Okay, great. Wow, lovely stuff. Kind of want to defend this. Oh, someone at the door. Be right back. Yeah, let me get the door. There's one there. Zaki's one is there. Mind out the way, lovely. Hi there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, let me get back.
Zaki's toothbrush?
On the bookcase. Somewhere after doing your teeth this morning.
I took it in the car.
Yes, it's in the nappy bag. remembering. It's in the nappy bag, but I don't have a clue where the nappy bag is. It might still be in the car.
Copacabana.
Right now. Thank you so much, Jay Bazza. Absolutely amazing 51 months, mate. Good evening. Yeah, I there will be more poker streams. You know it. It would be great to have you here. Thanks, man. Mummy, Zelda took a toothbrush to church. It's in the nappy bag in the car, which I can't get right now. She needs to borrow somebody else's. She's a bit sad about it. She's got Zach's, though. Take Zach keys. Thanks, lovely. Oh, the heck are I? Oh, the hammock. Oh, it's my favorite hand. I'm raising it because it's my favorite hand. I always hit massive with 8-4 of diamonds. I like any 8-4 suited, but 8-4 diamonds is my favorite. Ah. Ah, boo. Oh my goodness. Let's try again and hope they do the same. No, classic. We get a call, okay. And then a king comes. Okay, that's encouraging. That is a horrible card. That's exactly why we bet the turn. To try and defend against the ace landing. They bet really small. Technically, I should call this to defend this. But I think on this occasion, I think they've got us. It's annoying how small they bet. Let's make a fold. Let's make a fold. Let's show ourselves that we can make a big fold. And then next time we'll consider making a big call. I always find it better to do it that way around. So I think there's... excuse me. I think there's 2,500 players currently left, which means there's been a lot of registering, because there was less than that to start with. We're currently 300th, but it doesn't mean much. We're not that much up. Once the blinds start to pressure people to go out, if we don't do anything, we'll be very, very easily dragged back into the fight. On average, to make the top 3,000, we're going to need something like 30,000 chips. The average chip stack is going to be 30,000 when people make the $109 ticket for coming top 1,000. Probably should raise King 9. I've been raising a lot. People have been 3-betting back. Okay. That's a good excuse to get out. I wanted to get out of that one, but I was on the fence. Yes, Domleb. We took the gold pass. Sorry, the gold pass is what we won. With the gold pass, we took the ticket bundle. Yes, 73 tickets worth $10,300. We did unfortunately play a $55, our first one, just before, and went out of that without winning anything. But you know, very, very early days. That's fine, isn't it? It's like a 200th. It's less than a 200th of the overall prize. And if we, this is another free ticket I had left over from a year ago now, and if we come in the top 1,000 here, we'll get an $109 ticket, which will put us back to even. I also converted a $1 ticket into a $10 ticket midweek, so I'm very, very, very good at making tickets at the moment, and not very good at making cash. But hopefully, we'll start to convert some of the tickets into cash fairly soon. Okay, suitor connected. So Jargo doesn't shove on us this time, which is a relief. We do get defended by the big blind. A spade, if they call, please. Nice, nice. More chips, let's go. Ace Queen suited to defend the big blind. If Jargo shoves, we are definitely defending this. He min raises. I guess his chip stack is a little big for a shove against just the big blind. I guess we'll give him a chance to go all in here. Nice big raise against both. No. And yes. Oh my goodness, so we hit 2 queens. Wow. And they fold. No, I bet so small. I bet so small. I was really, really hoping they'd be able to find something to bully us there. I was a little worried because the 9 left like Jack 10 an open-ended straight draw, and there was 2 clubs out, so there's just like a lot of draws I didn't like the look of, so that's why we went for that. This is a little tricky. I'm gonna call. I felt like folding it, honestly. I kind of wish I had folded it. Yeah, like now, if they've got ace king, ace queen, ace 10, they're beating us, right? Pocket 10s are beating us. Unlikely, but pocket aces are beating us. Ham! Hey, Ham, baby! Thank you so much. Okay, that's good it wasn't a picture card, because then the other 2 picture cards would then be a straight. I really feel like... Okay, okay, we have taken it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. They had ace 3! Oh, we had them outkicked. They had ace 3 suited. We had them outkicked. We take it on the kicker. Classic poker. But I was really worried it was the other way around and they were taking us with the kicker. Thank you so much for 73 months, Ham. Absolutely amazing of you, mate. Absolutely amazing. All right, we are starting to get towards the kind of chip stack that would do all right come when we're going to get close to 1,000 players left. But the problem is late registration has over an hour left. So we really just have to play good poker for an hour before we're even thinking about that too much. I'd be over the moon to make the top 1,000. That would feel good. That would feel good to break even today and be free rolling for another ticket bundle. So the other prizes, by the way, only start at 43rd after 1,000 players. So let's not get too excited. But it goes an $1,000 ticket, a 2,500 tickets bundle, a $5,000 ticket, a $10,000 tickets bundle. Ace King. Ace King. Yeah, I guess we're in against the shove. I guess we're in with Ace King. Okay. Oh, we're either gonna win huge or really suffer here. They've probably both got a pocket pair. Another Ace King and an Ace Queen. Okay, we split we split Alex's stack. Happy days. Well, that's very nice. Wow. Gosh, the Ace Queen went a bit crazy there. So Jago's really short stack now. Oh, I was so delighted not to see a pocket pair. Oh boy. Oh boy. I want to play this, but I need to take a breather now. It's been wild. It's been wild. Yeah, and Zajago has to go crazy. So yeah, it's not the time of the place to be making silly raises like that. Wow, okay. Rafa is isolating Zajago. Would make more sense if it was a bounty tournament. Ace King versus fives, and the fives hit. There was an interesting $1,000 ticket tournament tonight. I've only got 3 of those from last time, and I decided against it because I wanted a little bit more time to study and just shake off some of the rust to get my head in the game. So I'm really, really glad actually that I didn't go for that tonight. You like the user picture, Avery? Thanks, man. Gosh, yeah, I've had that a very long time. I'll be a millionaire in no time. That'd be nice, huh? I do feel like my odds of being a millionaire in my lifetime have been have passed me by, really. But it's not what life's about, is it? But I wouldn't complain if it happened. Right. Yeah, I will obviously go take a break and see you in a few. Thanks, everyone. Woo! Should really bring back a water bottle this time. Now that you say it, a little bit, yes.
They look exactly like.
So do you look at the hair.
Right, anything you want from shopping. I've got you 3 steaks because you can eat whatever we eat for tea every night.
Okay.
So 3 steaks, 2 packets of chicken wings. Or is that too much chicken wings?
No, that's great.
Can you think of anything else? Got prawn curry with work, which is just going to be coconutty. Fajita chicken again.
Marini salmon guys.
Creamy salmon for us one night. Lamb stew, you need to check if you can have lamb stew tomorrow with the sweet potatoes.
Clever steak.
That's what I thought. Though it's quite a lot of lamb, so it'd be nice for Chloe.
I can pick out sweet potato. The worst of it.
It's not the worst. It's really, really can't be. What else can? Roast chicken for Sunday. But yeah, that should be alright, shouldn't it? I'm worried I've not bought everything I need to because it's only £105. I haven't got any fruit.
Yeah, a medium-sized sweet potato is more than my carbs for the day. So yeah, I probably will pass on the stew tomorrow.
On the what?
Stew.
Stew.
It's a guy, right? We cook a guy. I don't need to do a weed.
Do we need any cleaning stuff or anything, or washing, or a body wash or anything? Yeah, I'm a little worried that this is Silver, quite a cheap shop. It's £109.
I suddenly saw how tired he got just before you left.
£123 now.
Yeah, that's about.
Pick up order with me whatever I choose to do.
Right.
I've added it in a hot. No, should I get the kids a good hot chocolate or a cheap hot chocolate? Torn between their taste buds won't know the difference, they won't care, but then at the same time, I want some of that maybe less just sugar and crap.
Well, you can try and split what's one. I'm a little bit torn about having some of my meats and cheese in with this because I think from what I've seen, the steaks I was getting were nicer and better from the Lidl. And so far, I think it's part of this. I'm a little bit confused on this one.
We've only done one shop, so I'm trying from Asda next time.
Okay, okay.
It's Morrison's last week, I'm trying from Asda.
I think the difference is more that I can go and pick the best ones as well. Also, I don't. This might be me not being used to the new air fryer yet, but I can't get the chicken wings as nice. So I need to work that out.
Chicken wings, it'll be the new air fryer, just chicken wings and chicken wings forever.
Yeah, okay. I think that probably is the case. They're mostly okay. The chicken wings, they're not much of a problem. And then last, I just love that block of cheese.
I know, but think we have saved probably an easy £50 this week.
Great.
I think on food shopping. That's a big thing. A small sacrifice to make for that.
It probably won't. Oh gosh, I've got a hand. Sorry. It probably won't make any difference. Like, if we just took the steaks off that and I went and bought them, and then we just and we added it together.
Spending like £50 odd pounds and still going and getting all the stuff. Let's just try it with a few different foods.
Okay, yeah, I'm prepared to keep going for a bit. That's fine.
I mean, I could buy you more expensive steaks if you want, but if you're eating the other stuff.
No, that's true. I am eating the keto stuff. I think that's what saved us. Is that rather than me buying a steak a day almost from Lidl, I'm having one every other day and eating a lot of the keto. So, yeah. So if we did need to go back to me, just say I deliberately did it at the same time as we did the shop and we just added the price together and split it. If I did have to go back and do that at Lidl, if we kept me having the keto though and just having one every other day. Oh, I know. I like you ordering it, but yeah. Yeah, it's ups and downs, isn't it? Do you save time or do you go and actually look at the food that you're buying? It's a tricky one. Avery Blackman thinks we'll be millionaires in no time, based off my post love. Avery Blackman, Mrs. Rettler says, once we're millionaires, you're invited for tea. Oh, there's 3 kinds of nuts that are the most keto friendly, and I can't remember which.
I've also got 3 bags of prawns because it's £3 for £10.
Nice. According to this, it's pecan, Brazil, and macadamia. I really like Brazil nuts as well. I don't. Let me see if I can see pictures of them.
Do you want cheese to snack on for Thursday or not?
Yeah. Yeah, please, yeah. Oh, peanuts aren't terrible. I like peanuts. Your choice on the cheese, love. You always choose
You
one.
like that weird cheese with the what was it now? In the orange packet?
Oh, pistachio and cashews are super carby.
Oh, I didn't get cashew actually.
Oh yeah, macadamia. I'm mad on pecan. I'll have a few.
I've not put me.
No.
I've got you Brazil ones instead.
Thank you.
And that way I'm less likely to try and pick which ones.
It's funny that the ones that I liked most were the lowest carb ones.
Instead, Richard, I've put a pecan and toppy swirl in the basket.
I bet you have. I bet you have. Oh, A7 suited. Cool. Wow, full house just beat flush. Poor Rafa, absolutely crippled. Looks like we might get to see this one for free. Nope, spoke too soon. Part of me thinks I should re-raise this, but I want Pabitoska to come along for the ride, right? In case we hit again. You'd hope that an ace would be good, and a 7.5 almost certainly would. Oh baby, there it is. I don't think I can check again. I think I've got a bet. And we get paid off. Let's go. Let's go. They're King Queen. They couldn't let go of King Queen. Wow. $55 tournament. And they couldn't let go of King Queen. Avery Blackman. So every poker tournament on PokerStars runs on the same schedule. I think most sites do this, which is that there is a 5-minute break every hour at 5 minutes to the hour. So as long as the tournament keeps running, there'll be those breaks. So in a sense, unlimited, yeah. $55 minutes to go. So that'll be just after we come back from next break for late registration to end, and for us to start to try and work down to 1,000 players remaining. Ah, thanks so much, Belgian Gimli. Good to see you, mate. Yes, that was a very lucky, very fortunate night that I'm very grateful for. We have a gutshot straight door with the 8, and we also have middle pair with the 9. So we have quite a nice hand here, and they've checked round to us. So I'm happy to... I should actually bet this quite high, because we don't want draws or funny pairs coming along and outdrawing us here. Yeah, okay, great. We take down another pot. I kind of just want to play tight for a bit, but I keep getting these interesting hands. No, you know what? Rafa has to shove really soon, so let's... And Zajago. Yeah, no, this isn't the time or the place to play that hand. Let's stay out of the way. Ace 2 versus Ace 10. Ace 10 looking very good. It could split, though. Oh, the 2 hits! The 2 hits. Outrageous. We're down to 2,500 players. For Roulard. Yeah. Yeah, you could get yourself one of those fancy juices, though. Hey, China! Wow, great to see you, China. How you doing? Been dropping in every few months since 2018. I've totally lost track of our egg count, I'm afraid, love. It doesn't hurt to buy 6. We'll get through them. Oh, aces beat kings. Brutal. But chips went in after the flop, which is interesting. So the king's raised. No, maybe I just... Oh, yeah, and the ace is just called. Okay. Nearly did themselves out of a lot of chips there. And the king's continuation bet, and it wasn't that much more to call the all-in. Oh, and the ace is still just called with a set. And maybe they had the king of diamonds, which gave them a flush draw. Maybe. No, they didn't. No one had a diamond. Oh, speech volume's a bit low. I'll move the microphone a bit closer then. Oops. Yes, good evening, Valley. Thank you for the heads up on the low mic volume. Don't really know how to turn down the game volume. I could turn it down a bit, couldn't I? It'd be audio output capture, I think. Which is this one. So that should be down a bit now. Excuse me. How many chips has Top Geo got left? Still 7,200 despite folding. Everything right from the start. Obviously the blinds will go up and that'll start to hit them more. That's crazy that someone that literally hasn't played a hand has nearly 3/4 of their chips left. Could they survive to the top 1,000? That would be something. We're currently 40th out of 2,400, so it is slowly ticking down now. But obviously, once the registration period's ended and no one can join, it'll go quite a lot quicker, and the blinds will be higher then as well. Ace King versus Ace Queen. This could be somebody going out now. It is. Not flush, Jay Vazza. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That put us in the chips. Yeah, it's a good system, isn't it, Avery? I don't know if that was the case when I first started, you know. Whoops. Should have been concentrating here. Well, I'm glad I didn't call. I've accidentally run out of time bank. I should get some at some point. Usually the blind structure dictates when you get some more time bank. Okay, when it goes to 300, 600, I get another 8 seconds. I very rarely ever use my time bank, so I'm a little surprised I've let it slip. I just need to concentrate on the poker, and I won't probably need to use it. Pocket fours and a minimum raise. So I think, yeah, that's even better. We're getting better value. We want to try and hit a 4. We've been incredibly lucky on how much we've hit this tournament so far, I think. So no complaints that we don't hit the 4 there. And that's good enough to get rid of us. Gosh, excuse me. Sevens, okay. Back-to-back pocket pairs. It's unusual. And again with the min raise that we're going to call from the button. Okay. Well, this is definitely more of a hand that we want to stick around in this time. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely still us wanting to stick around. At this point, with it being a diamond and a queen, I could let it go, but I think I need to see what they're doing this with. Pocket aces. Okay. Into 9s. Wow. I forgot that pocket 9s is supposedly our, like, cursed hand or jinxed hand or whatever on this table. Sorry, on this channel. It's a very, very small raise. I think there's a high enough chance that no one has the queen that we carry on with 9s. It's a much bigger raise, and I'm starting to wonder now, so we're getting out of the way. I feel like one of them does have the queen. Set of 6s versus a pair of queens. We needed to hit a 9. We did not. We would have been good to have 3-bet before the flop. Maybe I could have folded that river against the aces. I think we were definitely alright until then. Okay, we actually get a call, and we hit our king. That's very nice. It's quite a big stack, so... Although I want to win some chips from this, I don't want to go... I don't want to lose all my chips. Say they've hit a straight or a flush here. Hit and immediately bet it. Well, now we've got a flush. And it's just who's got the bigger flush. There's only the ace of the jack out there. And it is the ace. Darn it. Wow, ace 10. They were totally bluffing. Oh, yeah, gosh, they were getting fruity with us until that. Let's see what happened again. So they called. We flopped our king. At this point, we're miles ahead. Yeah, and they just bluff. They straight up bluff bet out. Wow. That's really unusual. Oh, this has not been a good last 20 minutes or so. I need to put the brakes on this decline, ideally. Get through this hand. I should have folded that. I'll fold it now, even though I've got a mini straight draw. Should have folded it before the flop. So yeah, Ace 10 hit runner flush when they decided to bluff into our pre-flop raise. That is so random. That is so random. It's amazing what some people won't let go. It sure is. It sure is. You were playing some last night, and a guy went into a combined 400 big blind all-in pot against me with a few short stacks. With King 3, yeah. Yeah. And the flop came 3 Ace King. Yeah, classic. Classic. Well, there we go. Ace 10 just did a similar thing to us there. I need to stop the rot here. Queen 8 of spades. Not really what we're looking for. Suddenly rattling through a few hands. Fold the 9s. I actually think I should have 3-bet the 9s. I was thinking that at the time, and then it turned out he had 6s. But then he hit the 6s, so unless he'd folded pre-flop, it would have been bad. All right. Is this the turning point or the continuation of the decline? I guess it's the continuation of the decline because I'm folding, but it wasn't too much more. Big blind next hand. Yeah, force unlocked. It has been heavy, and the King 10 was a real hit. So I've tried to chill it out a bit since then. Unfortunately, we have still slipped down a little further. But hopefully we'll be competitive come crunch time. Trying to get in the top 1,000. Time will tell. Yeah, the King 10 that hit the King versus the Ace 10 really hurt us, sadly. Where they just decided, oh, I've missed, I'm going to come out bluffing, even though you raised pre-flop. It was a really weird hand, and they hit runner on a flush. Which also gave us, like, the third nut flush. So it was just really lucky, it's fine. I probably could have saved 3,000 against the aces not calling the river. We're still currently inside the top 1,000 as far as chip stacks go, but we're definitely going to have to play to get to 1,000 now. We're going to need a little bit of luck at some point. $25 minutes till break. Shortly after break, late registration ends. Just above average stack. I think maybe from 36,000 J-Bazzer I could have played really, really tight to try and get to the money, but the thing is we pretty much played the King 10 right and just got unlucky. That's fine, isn't it? There's something to be said for trying to build a stack to make the top 42. Like, it jumps tenfold, the prize value. It's not completely impossible that we could get from 1,000 to 42nd. It'd be different if it was all $100 payouts. Ace King beats Ace 2. Down to around the 2,150 mark. As players still enter but get knocked out at a quicker rate. Blind's going up in 40 seconds. It's the last blind level before we get some time bank back. Nine eight. What are you eating again, love? It smells well nice, that. Steak.
You need to cook it in the frying pan, Petrie. That's what it's nice.
I miss the old air fryer. It used to do it really good. Ooh, that's a big hit.
Did Jasmine tell you?
It's broken.
Broken anyway.
Oh. Did she get any use out of it?
Yeah, she said she used it quite a few times and then it broke.
Wow. Oh. Poor old frying pan.
Right, do you want some steak?
No, I'm good, thanks, love.
I'm getting full if you want some.
10 for a straight. Though the Queen's not a great card. That's a terrible card. That's about the worst card it could have been. Okay, Ace Jack had us all the way, to be fair. So the Queen was actually good because it gave us more outs. Pocket fours, and we're getting to the point where we're going to have to play some poker.
Oh, where's this power lead? Sorry, love.
Is Under the Gun too early for us to do this? Borderline. Yes, it is. Pocket Jacks. And we're not hitting the 4. I've blown this one, guys. I've not played great this evening. I've not played great. For me. Thanks, love. Okay.
Where's that lead?
On the bookshelf. On your shelf. Nathan Dirty Dog. Thank you for being here, everybody. I gave it a go. We just got into a bit of a terminal decline there. I think 4s were a little weak to shove against an under the gun raise from a fairly tight player. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. Yeah, so I'll be back pokering again soon, but I need to go away and study and try and do better than I did today. At the start of this tournament, I played some hands really well, but I don't think I handled that decline well, and I need to go and study those hands and work out why and try and do better for next time. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'll give somebody a raise, and I'll see you soon. Woo!